Hi, hello. So many of you might have tried previously to display or hide a field in a SharePoint list when you're creating, editing, or viewing a list item. So basically, you want to hide or show a field depending on whether you are creating an item, viewing an item, or editing an item. So in this example, we will look at showing a field, or sorry, we will look at hiding a field when you're creating the item, but when you are viewing or editing the item, the field will appear. In the example over here, we're using a leave request form, which has three fields out of the box: title field, uh, a leave details field, as well as an approval status field. So the title field, that is what I'm calling in this example the conditional field. So depending on whether the title field has any text or not, that will determine whether the approval status field appears or not. Okay, so I click on new now. The title field, the leave details field, and the approval field all appear. But for the requester, we actually only want to show the leave details field. And when the manager or the approver comes along and they click on the item, he or she should only see the leave details field as well as the approval status field, which he or she can then edit. Okay, so the first step is in the list settings. We will go to the conditional field, which is our title field. There's a single line of text. We'll give it the default value of view. It's just something that I do for the title field. Quite often, I just give the default value of text. So if the users look at in the list items, they can click on the view field to open up the item. So this is something that I do. So what this will do is when the user clicks on the new button, right? Or let me do this first. I'll go through the next steps as well. The next step is to click on the new button and then select edit columns. The title field we're going to untick because you don't want it to appear. And then the approval status field, which must conditionally appear, we'll click on edit conditional formula. And I've prepared the formula already, so I'll paste that in here. Basically what the formula says is if the title field is empty, then hide it, otherwise show it. Okay, so if the title field is empty, then hide the approval status field, otherwise show it. Okay, click on save. I have to untick the title field because I don't want it to appear, and I click on save again. So now you'll see in my when I click on the new button, when I click on the new button, only the leave details field will appear. And if I then click on, if I add some text over here, let's just say birthday leave. If I now click on the item, you will see both the leave details field, and the approval status field appears. And if the manager comes along and edits the item, he or she can approve or reject the item. Notice a security aspect I'm not really covering in this video. If you guys are interested, I can do a follow-up video on that. Oh, I'm sure you guys actually know how to do that. Or at least some of you. So, just a quick walkthrough on how the solution actually works. Because The title field is set to a default value and is hidden. If I click on the new button, there's not actually a value for the default value is not added to this item yet. Hence, the title field is empty, and hence the approval status field does not appear, is hidden. And then save the item, and then click on the item. The title field now has a value, so it's not empty, and therefore the approval status field appears. Hope that helps. Let me know what you think and if this will work for you in the comments. Thank you. Bye bye.